Houston, we have a problem.
Give me all you got!
But what I do have are a very particular set of skills.
Give me back my gun! I didn't kill my wife! I don't care!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Stand and Watch, the best and only dad movie podcast you're ever going to listen to, because we killed all the other ones. They're dead just in time for Christmas.
That's right. Kids, you're not getting two Christmases. You're barely getting one at this point because your dads are dead. They're not podcasting anymore.
You know what those kids are saying? Those kids are saying, all I want for Christmas is dad. But you're not going to get him because we killed him because he had a podcast and he shouldn't have.
Yeah, what's the opposite of daddy's home? Daddy's not home. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. Matt was telling me off movie that he thought the casting for Daddy's Home 2 was really well done.
I mean, when you think about it, Mel Gibson is the perfect choice for Mark Wahlberg's father.
Does he play? Okay, so wait, who plays Will Ferrell's father? Is that what's his
Lithgow.
name? Dumbledore?
Lithgow, yeah.
Let's go. I'm just gonna call him Dumbledore. I love that people have been giving him shit for like basically his last role is going to be Dumbledore. He saw that an old man played Dumbledore and died 2 movies in. He's like, I want to die 2 seasons in. So they have to recast Dumbledore.
Lithgow is one of those actors we were talking about it off podcast. Who's a great actor. He'll do anything.
He will not say. He doesn't know how to say no.
Yeah, he'll do
It's-
anything.
Like he'll pop into something. You'll be like, oh wow, okay. Like, yeah. It gets to a point where you see an actor in enough commercials and you're like, get this fucking guy out of it. Like we've reached the overexposure era for like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like I just saw an ad of like a miniature Kevin Hart in somebody's fridge.
Why
I
would they
don't know,
keep
it
Kevin
might-
Hart in a fridge?
I don't know. Like they have his body superimposed on like an Elf on the Shelf type thing. I can't tell if it's AI or if it's just real Kevin Hart. I don't know.
I saw a clip of a comedian, Dan Soder. You heard of him?
Sounds familiar.
He was doing a bit. I don't remember the whole bit, but it was about those DraftKings commercials. And he was just like, really? He was just like, come on, Kevin, how much money do you need? When is
Yeah,
it
get
enough?
outta here.
When is it enough?
He was one of the comedians that during COVID, I think he did a special at his house. I say house, it was more of a mansion. He's on a stage. There's a big wall behind him. His loved ones are on like comfortable chairs around the room. And I remember at the time thinking, Kevin, why are you doing this? It was just, it was the stand-up version of Imagine. When all those celebrities got together to sing Imagine with Gal
Okay.
Gadot.
Oh.
I'm not calling her a celebrity. They got together with Gal Gadot.
When all those celebrities did that video for Gal Gadot.
Was she the first one on that video? I feel like she got it worse out of everybody else.
She was the first one on that video because it was her video. It was her idea. She posted it.
Yeah, Will Ferrell was on there. We don't give everyone on that video enough shit. Like Gal gets all the shit. Everyone else on that video should get more shit.
Yeah, yeah, probably. How many people on that video do you think were just doing it because they owed someone a favor?
A few, but I remember watching it and thinking like these narcissistic assholes are going to use this as like demo tape or like a role that includes singing. They're like, well, look, I've sung. Look, here it is right here.
I feel like at least half of those people in that video too, they were only in it because they were co-stars with Gal Gadot in something and they didn't want to be rude.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up a full list
I'm Matt, by the way.
of
Hi, Steve.
actors, and I'm Nick. Hi, Steve. Hi, Standees.
Welcome to a wonderful start to our Christmas special. This is our special bonus Christmas episode.
Yeah, we're watching Elf today. Speaking of Will Ferrell, but before we get to that hunk of shit, I'm kidding. It's a good movie. It's not a hunk of shit. Let's see here. Oh, it's got its own Wikipedia page, and it's called Imagine Gal Gadot Video.
Incredible. Incredible.
And as soon as you click on it, it's her sitting there. Very pretty lady. Very, I don't know if she's a good actor. I don't know.
Kal-El. No.
Al, no. Let me just read you this Wikipedia page. I'll read this, and then we have a different Wikipedia page. But on 18th of March 2020, Israeli actress Gal Gadot posted a video on Instagram of herself and 24 celebrity friends singing a rendition of the song "Imagine" by John Lennon, which was intended to raise morale in the face of COVID-19 pandemic. Do you think the bullet-riddled corpse of John Lennon was rolling in his grave?
Oh, I don't know. How would John Lennon have reacted to a bunch of rich celebrities singing his song from their mansions to cheer people up while their family members are dying?
I honestly, you know what? Enough time would have passed. He probably would have been in the video. Gadot organized the video with the help of Kristen Wiig. She told InStyle the pandemic was in Europe and Israel before it came here to the United States in the same way. I was seeing where everything was headed. You seeing where everything was heading. It was already. I'm not even going to lean on that. Listen, I want to do this thing.
Hang on.
Told Wiig.
Hang on. So it was Kristen Wiig's idea?
Her and Chris. She enlisted Kristen Wiig to help her.
Oh, okay. It sounded like it was like Kristen Wiig was like they were like a silent partner almost.
Godot said she was inspired to make the video after seeing a man from Italy play "Imagine" on his trumpet from his balcony. Just the gall to see a talented man playing his music
For his community.
For his community, be like, I could do that, but for more people. That was what that was. That fucking all right. Following list of participants in order of appearance: Gal Gadot, Kristen Wiig, Jamie Dornan.
Hang on. We should go through each of these names and try to and say whether we think they were coerced into it.
Gal Gadot,
voluntary.
The mastermind.
Yeah.
Kristen Wiig,
voluntary.
Jamie Dornan.
You know, I don't know him well enough, but I feel like that it's possible he was in a movie with Kristen Wiig, so maybe he owed her a favor.
Labyrinth.
Who?
I don't know. I don't even know who Labyrinth is.
I thought you were talking about the movie for a second. I was like, why are we talking about this?
The next, I'm going to say no on Labyrinth. Labyrinth saw it as an opportunity to up his clout. James Marston. James is kind of one of those people who doesn't say no. He's in everything now.
Yeah, he'll just do anything. But he can also make fun of himself.
He can. But he's got fuck you Sonic money now, so maybe he doesn't say. I think if he had the Sonic money back in 2020, he would have said no to this.
He would have had the Sonic money though, because the movie had come out.
Did he?
The first one came out right. I think the first one came out right around the beginning of the pandemic. So I think it came out before that video.
You're right. So he was still at a point where he was saying yes to everything.
Post jury duty, he wouldn't do that video, but he probably agreed to it.
Right. Sarah Silverman.
She agreed to it.
She agreed to it. Eddie Benjamin.
I don't know who that is.
He doesn't even have a picture on Wikipedia. We're moving past it. Jimmy Fallon. He's probably drunk.
No, he absolutely agreed to it. So he probably did it drunk, but he agreed to it sober.
He was hammered at some point. Natalie Portman. I feel like Natalie, like an agent of hers, like her agent might have been like, "Hey, we should do this thing. Like everyone's doing it. Like, can we get on?" Like,
yeah, maybe.
Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz probably agreed to it.
Zoe Kravitz agreed to it. I don't know. Zoe also is really good about making fun of herself. If you've seen The Studio, like she can really take the piss out of it.
Yeah, but she also seems like one of those people who would hear the idea and be like, "Oh, that sounds like a great idea," and like without processing, this actually sounds like a terrible idea.
Sia, which I'm honestly surprised about the Sia inclusion because this is right around the time she was getting beef for her terrible movie. I think she had a movie where there was an autistic character, but it wasn't played by an autistic actor.
She probably agreed to it then because she thought it would give her some goodwill.
Needed the good PR.
Yeah.
Linda Carter. Little did she know.
Linda Carter was probably coerced.
74. That looks great.
That's Wonder Woman. She probably was like, "Who's Gal Gadot?"
She's like, "She's the other Wonder Woman?"
Yeah, and her agent was like, "No, it's good. The two Wonder Womans in the same video." Okay, fine.
Oh, this next one hurts. Amy Adams.
She, I want to say she was coerced, but she's also turning into someone who will just be in anything.
I feel like ever since the Academy snubbed her for Arrival, she's just been like, say yes to everything. Just say yes. Go, come on.
Yeah,
go,
just do it. Just do anything.
We'll do Man of Steel. Well, Man of Steel was before that, but whatever.
Zack Snyder was the blueprint.
Huh?
Zack Snyder was the blueprint.
God damn it. Leslie Odom Jr.
I don't know him well enough to give a guess.
He's Hamilton. He was in Hamilton.
Oh, then he agreed to it willingly.
He played Aaron Burr in Hamilton. I don't know. I think I would give theater kids a pass on this because without everybody else, the theater kids would have done this. It's kind of
Yeah.
like the theater kids doing the flash mobs on the
Well,
subway.
he
Theater,
agreed to it just because he's a theater kid. And if you ask a theater kid, you want to sing a song? Yes.
yes, they're immediately like, yes. I don't know if my mic picked all that up, but I belted a yes.
It did not, but
Pedro Pascal.
he did it to be nice.
Yeah. He also I'll give him a pass because this was Community. I think Community had done like a charity thing where they just did a table read of the episode where Pierce dies, and at the end of it, Walton Goggins plays the bequeathing lawyer in it.
Yeah.
And I guess Goggins was booked, and so Pedro played that role, and he did it really well. So I'll give him. He gets a pass. We're giving him a pass.
He
Pedro's
did
just
it
trying to-
because Pedro did it because Godot was his co-star and he just wanted to he didn't want to be rude and say fuck off.
He wanted to be nice, and he knew what they were going to do to his character in 1984. He's like, I need people to know that I'm not upset.
Was that before or after 1984?
Before. I've only heard through the grapevine what they did, and I'm just like, oh, really? Kind of creepy. Well, whatever. Chris O'Dowd.
I don't know. Could go either way.
I don't know. He doesn't seem like he was doing much. No, not really. Is he on a TV show right now, or was he on a TV? Oh, he's big mouth. He does a bunch of big mouth stuff. Ugh.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, he was on like 6 episodes of it. No, he did. Hey, he was just on Black Mirror.
Yeah. Well, we'll just say he did it voluntarily then.
Don O'Porter. No idea who that is.
Nope.
Will Ferrell, man of the hour.
Will Ferrell did it voluntarily.
He was like, it's funny. We should do it.
Kristen Wiig asked him, and he was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll do it."
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
My fellow SNL alum, I'll do it for you. I haven't done anything funny in a few years.
He probably
I've-
he probably said yes before she even told her what the favor was.
He was like, I have a movie where I sing coming out this year, so it'd be good for me to sing in this.
She was just like, "Hey, Will, do you want it?" Yes.
Yes. Mark Ruffalo. Yeah. Yeah.
No, he was coerced.
Yeah.
He was coerced.
Was he coerced?
I feel like he was coerced.
Could Gal talk him into doing one of those now?
No, I don't think Gal talked him into it. I don't think. I think somebody kept it a secret from him. Nobody told him any details. They just said, "Yeah, lift people's spirits, a fun little thing, help people." And he was like, "Yeah, okay, I guess."
Here's the real question: how many of these people have been blacklisted in Hollywood? Mark's on that list for sure.
Yeah, we'll see. That man's the Hulk.
You can't blacklist the Hulk. Nora Jones.
She probably did it voluntarily.
Ashley Benson.
I don't know who that is.
Who is she? What is she? What? Who are you? Hold on, I'm seeing she was in Pixels. Poor girl. What is your? She was in Eastwick. Whatever the fuck that is. She was in Pretty Little. Okay, she was in Pretty Little Liars. She was a Pretty Little Liar.
Didn't watch it.
They're like, hey, Ashley, if we want to get you out of the freeform/CW lane, you need to sing in these videos. We got to get you in the videos.
Who
Kaya
else?
Gerber.
Who?
I'm gonna say anyone that we have no idea. I'm gonna say it was
Voluntary.
They thought of this as like a business thing. They're like, I'll do this and it'll be the biggest thing in the world. People will know my name.
Probably.
I sang with Will Ferrell. This was a model. She was in that Babylon movie. She was in Saturday Night. So she was in an episode of Hacks as herself. The Gall. A few more here. Cara Delevingne.
Yeah, she did it voluntarily.
Oh yeah, her. Yep. Annie Momola.
Don't know who that is.
And then Maya Rudolph. Maya did that. Fellow SNL
Yeah.
cast member was like, "Hey, do this." He's like, "Yeah, I'll do it." That one hurts. I like Maya. I like her.
But she's also one of those people. She'll be in anything.
Yeah. Well, I feel like she's kind of camped down on it now that she has the loot. She's like, I just want to shoot loot.
It's wild
And
to
I
me.
bet you her filmography.
It's wild to me that she's with Paul Thomas Anderson. What a pairing.
Did he have to get like? Was he like? Would she say jungle pussy in this bank robbery? He's like, Paul. No one would say jungle pussy in this moment in this movie. He's like, is it okay if she says jungle pussy? He's like, Paul, trying to have dinner. Your daughters are at the table. Please stop saying jungle pussy. Uh, oh, she was in Good Burger too. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna take back everything I said. She cannot say no. You were right. I was wrong. I also forget she was in Licorice Pizza. That makes sense. That it's all coming together now. I get it. Uh, should we get to Elf? We spent enough time on this Imagine bit.
We should get to Elf.
Just know, I was gonna start singing Imagine, but I don't. I've removed the song from my brain just because of how bad that video is.
Do you know what I think of the people in that video? I think they're a bunch of cotton-headed ninny muggins.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
It's too late. It's too late. I already said it.
And one slur. You get one slur. That's it. Elf is a 2003 American Christmas comedy film directed by Jon Favreau and written by David Barenbaum. Stars Will Ferrell as Buddy the Elf, a human raised by Santa's elves who learn about his origins and heads to New York City to meet his biological father, James Caan. Zoe Deschanel, Mary Steenburgen, Ed Ashner, and Bob Newhart appear in supporting roles. Elf was released in the U.S. on November 7th, 2003 by New Line Cinema. It became a major critical and commercial success, grossing $220 million worldwide against a $33 million budget, back when we knew how to budget films.
The way
Ferrell's performance...
the way you read that synopsis makes it seems like his father was the actor James Caan.
It's the way it's written, I swear. Oh, I didn't pause. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't pause.
Periods
You just
were
like
really...
you just like searching for his father, James Caan.
The period's real teeny tiny on Wikipedia. Ferrell's performance as Buddy in particular was praised by critics. The film inspired the 2010 Broadway musical Elf, the musical, and NBC's 2014 stop-motion animated television special Elf, Buddy's Musical Christmas. It has been hailed by many as a modern classic and is often listed as one of the best Christmas films of all time. I remember, and even in the 2010s, I remember saying like, "Wow, like it's really cool to see like a classic." I knew this movie was going to be a Christmas classic, like 7 years after it was released. Very timely of me, I know.
I mean, I was a kid when this came out, so I've just always known this as a Christmas classic.
It's very weird to see something from your childhood that is now like, no, this is a classic.
It is weird to see like a I know it's been like 20 years, but it's weird to see a relatively modern movie as like this is a classic. And I know people say that all the time when like a new movie comes out and they're like, "Oh, this is destined to be a classic." And you're like, "Yeah, you can't really know that." But this movie actually is one.
I just think it's weird that not once did Buddy mention, hey, acknowledge the atrocity of 9/11. Didn't even say anything about it. Kind of messed up, Buddy.
How would Buddy know? How would Buddy know about it?
Because he works with Santa and Santa knows everything.
Yeah, but why would Santa divulge that to the elves? That doesn't affect their work.
Are you saying Santa didn't tell any of the elves?
That's what I'm saying. Santa knew about 9/11, but he didn't tell any of the elves because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how many people died. They still got to make those toys.
I just imagine Santa coming up to one of the elves. The elf is making something for a kid that was visiting a parent on 9/11. He's like, you know what? Hold off on that toy.
No.
Stop making that toy.
No, because that's going to another kid now.
So Santa didn't even stop production on 9/11. He had everybody working.
Yeah, production never stops.
He hid all the, like, on 9/12, he was like grabbing all the newspapers. They get the newspapers in the North Pole. He's like, nope, no newspapers today. Delivery man got lost.
This bit is actually a great segue into my dad-approved letterbox review that I have. This review comes to us from Misha Beatty, who gave this movie 3.5 stars and wrote, "Why didn't the other elves build him a bed and cobble him up some shoes? 30 fucking years."
They're assholes. They're fucking assholes.
It's so true. I never thought about that until I read this review. This movie starts with him as an adult living with the elves, and he still has to use the tiny fucking toilet, and he's in his tiny little bed. Why couldn't they have built him a bed?
Because elves are fucking assholes.
No, it's because Santa couldn't take them off the assembly line. You can't waste those materials.
So what you're saying is Santa's a union buster.
They haven't even tried. They don't know what a union is. Santa never taught them the definition.
He caught whim of Buddy saying Buddy was planning a union. He's like, "Buddy, your dad is in New York. You need to go." Get out of here. My review comes from Nico, who is a pro letterboxer. I don't know how you get paid to letterbox, but cool. He gave the movie 3.5 stars and a heart and said, "Shooby Dooby." It's a good line. It's a good song. It's a good New York montage. Yeah, man, this is a good movie. I don't really have much negative to say about Elf.
No, neither do I.
It's just a really good character. Will Ferrell like really commits to it. It's funny that he apparently like was really worried that this movie was going to tank his image, but then he later on would do Sherlock and Hobbs or Sherlock.
Sherlock and Hobbs. There's a crossover.
He did Sherlock and Hobbs.
Fast and Furious presents Sherlock and Hobbs.
Hobbs is like, Sherlock, we got a job. Are the bad guys Shaw and what's Sherlock's buddy's name? Wilson?
Shaw and Watson.
Shaw and Watson. Yeah, he was worried about Elf tanking his image, but Sherlock and Watson, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Or Casa de Mi Padre. At least Casa de Mi Padre was an interesting play. You weren't aware of Casa de Mi Padre. You were still a little baby boy.
Yeah, I had never heard of it until I grew up to be a man, which was about an hour and a half ago.
It's you're not really missing anything, but at least it was an interesting swing as opposed to, hey, let's do funny Sherlock and Watson.
You know, the thing about that is like a funny Sherlock and Watson could have worked, but it's like they didn't even try.
They didn't try, and the Iron Man Sherlock was more interesting. I've enjoyed those two movies.
The Guy Ritchie ones, yeah. Well, it just felt like they were banking on Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly being enough, completely discounting the fact that Talladega Nights and Step Brothers had funny scripts.
Really well written, funny scripts, and it's a shame that John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell don't work together anymore. Like apparently they got into Will Ferrell's mad about not getting cast to play Dr. Buss in the Lakers show that went for 2 seasons.
Yeah, he's not friends with Adam McKay either.
No, but that's not the worst thing. And yeah, maybe it is because the other guys is probably Will Ferrell's last great movie, right?
Probably.
Before we get too far into that, let's do our new segment, our newer segment. Let's see if a cast member from Elf passes the smell test, and I'm choosing Faison Love.
Ooh.
I didn't cheat. I just know Faison because he was in an episode of Always Sunny, and he's also in San Andreas.
He was
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
He was in Couples Retreat.
Yes. Yeah. Was he? Yeah, he was sweet. He voiced Sweet in San Andreas. I'm seeing controversies, lawsuits, and arrests. Ooh, there's a few paragraphs here.
Ooh, read all the paragraphs.
In 2014, Love posted a series of controversial tweets in the wake of the sexual assault cases against Bill Cosby. Oh no, he's a Cosby defender.
Oh god.
No.
Oh god.
No. He used profanity and racial slurs against Cosby's accusers as well as comedian Hannibal Buress.
Oh no. Oh no.
I love Hannibal. I love Hannibal Buress. He's great. Who had been credited with bringing wider attention to the allegations in a stand-up routine. It's funny the Cosby thing real quick. There's a 30 Rock scene. You know this scene.
I just want to specify whenever someone says the Cosby thing real quick.
Oh,
there's a 50,
did I say Cosby thing?
There's a 50% chance you're about to hear the worst thing you've ever heard.
Did I say the Cosby thing? I'm sorry if the Cosby assaults. I'm sorry. But no, there's a scene in 30 Rock where I think Kenneth lies to Tracy and says that there's a call from Bill Cosby. And Tracy picks up the phone and is yelling at Bill Cosby. And he's like, I'm so mad at, like, how dare you call me after what you did to my aunt? And I think Hannibal Buress was in that writer's room. I think he was in that. So I think that is one of his jokes. I think that's one of the first instances of Hannibal bringing some of that stuff to light.
I love Hannibal Buress because he just plays himself in any movie he's in.
Yeah, and I don't even think he does comedy. I think he's doing music right now. He's not even on the Eric Andre show anymore. He's kind of gone his own way. On March 7th, 2017, to get back to Love, he was arrested on a charge of misdemeanor assault in Columbus, Ohio. An altercation with a valet had occurred at the John Glenn Columbus International Airport, with video evidence showing Love grabbing the valet behind the neck in the baggage claim area and throwing him onto the ground into a desk. Love pled not guilty, but later pled no contest and received a $500 fine and a 180-day suspended jail sentence. Personal assistant to Love sued him for sexual. He defended Cosby, and then the truth came out. Love sued him. Assistant to Love sued him for sexual harassment, which case Love settled. That's a weird way they worded that. A personal assistant, so this is 2022, to Love. Avika Walker sued him and his company, Assembly Robot Incorporated. What is this company? He's got a robot company, alleging that Love sexually harassed her during 5-month tenure as Love's personal assistant in Love's Gwinnett County home. Neither Love nor his company responded to the complaint, leading to a default judgment against them in 2023, awarding Walker $500,000 plus approximately $43,000 in arrest and cost. In June 2024, Walker filed a garnishment against NBC Universal to recover any residual payments due Love that NBC Universal held. NBC failed to respond to the garnishment, and a $543,640. Wow, they really got the numbers on these. Jeez.
I can't find any information about this company. Like, there's nothing about it.
In February, okay, so this guy is still out there doing terrible things. In February 25, Love was accused of attacking a female hotel clerk with a credit card machine after she told him couldn't give him the room he booked through a third party. In July 25, a San Diego County, California judge said there was enough evidence to move the felony case forward. Love has pled not guilty with trial set for January 2026. To be continued.
To be continued. Jesus Christ.
That might be the longest segment.
Is this the first ever?
Segment.
It's the first ever to be continued one. That's for sure.
Based on Love. Hey man, keep your hands to yourself. Leave people alone. Stop defending Bill Cosby. God damn it. God damn it.
Oh God. Let's talk about Alf.
Talk about Alf.
A movie where only good things happen.
One of my favorite things about the movie is its use of forced perception and just a lot of the tricks they use throughout the movie. At least in the beginning when they're in the North Pole.
In the North Pole, yeah. All the North Pole stuff is really great. I do love how they make the North Pole the Rudolph North Pole.
Yeah, they make it stop motion. You got Leon the snowman.
Yeah.
You got all the woodland critters. You got Mr. Narwhal.
Mr. Narwhal. Goodbye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Great line. Just great random line that if Elf were made today, they'd have him say something that's lore central. Like, bye, buddy, you're a human. Blah, 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 blah.
Bye, buddy. Don't forget the secret elf pact that you signed in your blood.
Yeah, because studios think audiences are dumb, and they're not wrong. They're not wrong. But also, stop making movies for idiots.
Yeah, trust your audience.
I do love the transition from the mountainous North Pole as he traverses
to the Lincoln Tunnel.
The Lincoln Tunnel, the Shooby Dooby song starts that I forget the name of, but
Pennies from Heaven.
New York montage. Is it Penny from Heaven?
I think it's Pennies from Heaven.
I mean, it's just a good start to the New York portion. Buddy doesn't even acknowledge the towers being gone, but that's not here nor there.
He gets hit by a cab and apologizes.
He runs into a place for the world's greatest coffee. Oh my God, you did it! You did it!
Good job.
And, I was too young at the time to realize it, but that should have awoken something in my head that was like, companies lie. Companies lie. They lie to you all the time. It's just like any advertisement you see. They're just lying to you, man. They can do. There's nothing that says they can't say that they have the best tires. Blah blah.
I think there's a great bit in You Don't Mess with the Zohan where the guy, he ends up working for these guys, or he becomes friends with these guys who have an electronics store called Going Out of Business.
I like it.
Right? And he's like, and so the Zohan like goes like, oh, you're going out of business. Sorry. It's like, no, that's the name of the store. Brings in more business.
It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. Always be selling. Even, yeah. What a great name. I like the what's the store called? The Gimbals.
I never knew Gimbals was a real store.
I didn't know either. It's kind of like I was watching Pluribus, and there's a scene where the the supermarket gets empty. It's a Sprout. I think it's a Sprout. And I was like, oh, that's a real store. That's an actual store down in Arizona. Uh, that guy, that Vince Gilligan guy, really likes his Arizona, his Mexico. Really
Yeah.
likes his desert.
He does. And he's not even from there.
No, he just really loves it. James Caan, you immediately see you see him pretty early on. He's being evil. Sends a book out with a print error in it. Takes a book from a nunnery or orphanage or whatever.
In the pantheon of like comedy movies where one character is just really annoyed the entire time, is James Caan at the top?
I don't even think he's acting when he's annoyed. I don't even think he's acting.
It would be like what? Like it would be what? It would be what's his competition? Richard Dreyfuss in What About Bob?
Yeah,
Tommy Lee Jones in anything?
he really does. He really doesn't care. No, but articles came out this year that James Caan, apparently on the set of Elf, told Will Ferrell he wasn't funny.
I believe that. I
And
believe
those are
that.
of course, those are the trades being salacious. Like maybe it was like you're not funny. Like, get out of here. Get out of here, you weird elf guy. SNL, nobody watches SNL.
Here's the thing. James Caan, it was a very cool dude. He's an old school guy. Will Ferrell was coming up on the scene. I can imagine James Caan looking at Will Ferrell and be like, this isn't funny. What is this?
Will Ferrell was James Caan's skibbity toilet.
Right? It's like how old people didn't know what the hell Jim Carrey was doing when Ace Ventura came out. They're like, this isn't funny. What is this?
Like he's coming out of the rhino's butt.
He's pretending to talk with his ass? That's not funny.
That's not funny.
He looks like a bird.
No, we can't have this. No, get this out of here.
Yeah,
No.
I can imagine James Caan having the same kind of reaction to Will Ferrell, but it works. It's good. It's good shit.
Well, I want to see if I can find the direct quote. But yeah, I mean, it's been pretty well reported that Will Ferrell was pretty stressed about this movie. Like I said, killing his career before it even started. But he was still on SNL in 2003, right?
Either he had just left or was in his last season, I think, because he was definitely gone by Anchorman, which was 2004.
He's truly annoyed with me. Like, Will, this guy, he's truly annoyed with me. Like, will this guy shut the fuck up?
Is that the direct quote?
Yes.
From Will Ferrell?
James Caan thought Will Ferrell was a cotton-headed ninny mug. It's great. Now I've used it. Great. YouTube's pulling this episode while they're shooting Elf together. In an interview with Christina Applegate and Jamie Lynn Sigler, Step Brothers star revealed that the Godfather actor had some harsh words when they played father-son in 2003 Christmas classic. James Caan, may he rest in peace. And we had such a good time working on that movie. He would tease me, Farrell said. We'd been in setups. He was like, I don't get you. You're not funny. You're not funny. And I'm like, I know. I'm not Robin Williams. Like, people ask me, is he funny? And I'm like, no, he's not funny. It was all with love. Okay. It was, so yeah, salacious, like.
Okay, so he was busting his balls.
Yeah, I fucking hate interview. Every piece of news about something in a movie is always pulled from a podcast, and it's the most obnoxious thing trying to read it.
We say on a podcast.
We said on a podcast, but you're not getting any hard hitting news here. Get out of here if you are. You're not.
Yeah, if you're here for news, you should have left by now.
You should. Yeah, we do the news segment very early on. You've already missed it. What do you think of Jon Favreau's? I'm going to pronounce it from now on. Directing here.
It's
like again, really good with the forced perception stuff. I wish he'd make more non-IP things.
Yeah,
I think he does really well with the non-IP stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
Once they leave the North Pole, it's pretty bog standard comedy, mid 2000s or early 2000s comedy movie direction. But it's functional. It works.
Let's see. He did Made, and then Elf was his second movie. He did Zathura, which is the spiritual successor to Jumanji. Iron Man and Iron Man 2. Cowboys and Aliens. Chef. The Jungle Book. The Lion King. The Mandalorian and Grogu. Chef was fine. Let the man do more chefs.
Yeah, let him.
I saw the trailer for the Mandalorian and Grogu before seeing Zootopia 2, and I gotta say, oh my goodness!
I still haven't watched that trailer because season 3 of that show was so bad.
I was watching it. I was like, what is this movie? Why do I give it like someone put this baby Yoda in a fucking meat grinder, please?
I season 3 of that show was so bad that at the time I was writing reviews for the episodes. I was being paid to review the episodes, and halfway through I was like, "I can't do this anymore," and I just stopped. I just stopped doing it.
Was the site you were writing for like, hey man, where's the reviews?
No,
Eh,
they
was
didn't.
that was during COVID, right?
They didn't ask. Um,
Or it might have been post COVID
it was
because
it was post COVID.
Disney Plus launched in 2020, if I'm not mistaken.
It was post COVID for sure.
Like, what happened that it had gotten worse? Like,
Season 3 of that show, it's just really boring, no plot development, and it also became a show that was, it wasn't even really about the Mandalorian anymore, it was about a bunch of characters from like Katie Sackhoff plays a character in it who's like a live action version of someone from the animated shows, and, like, she got, like, half the screen time. So there's just no
I
plot
mean,
momentum, it's just boring and bad, and it's like, I don't care about these cameos from these animated shows I didn't watch, and I'm never going to.
outside of Andor and like the first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian, it sounds like these Star Wars shows are pretty like, meh, you don't need to really watch it. Just kind of
And the
move
other thing
on.
is, at the end of season 2, he gives Baby Yoda away. To be trained as a Jedi,
That's fine.
right? But in a different show, in the Boba Fett show, they get them back together.
Sure.
So then season 3 just starts with them together again. So if you didn't watch his 2 episodes of the Boba Fett show, you'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Why are they together? They broke up.
It's the whole thing is it's just bad. It's bad.
Well, all that to say, John,
Go back to
please
making movies like Elf.
free John, free my homie John.
Yeah, free Jon Favreau from his billions of dollars.
Zoe Deschanel's here to play. What? There's always a chart where like that depicts like the age difference between the male romantic person and the female. Like, is what was the difference here?
I'm gonna Google how old Will
58,
Ferrell is. Will Ferrell is 58.
45. Okay, that's not like the biggest difference. So she
See,
would have been 25, and he would have been. I guess there's 13. That is a pretty big gap.
13
Another
years.
yet another gap.
Yeah.
I
At
mean,
what
she is unrecognizable in this. If you go in and like you're like you know her from Mean Girls, not Mean Girls, from
New
New
Girl?
Girl, and then you see her in this, you're like, oh my god, that's her. I had no idea.
I was watching last night, Almost Famous was on TV, and she's in that, and that came out before this. And in that movie, she looks like Zoe Deschanel, like as we know her.
Mhm.
And in this movie, she does not.
Because she's blonde in this movie.
Is it the blonde? Is that what it is?
I think it's the blonde. It has to be and the bangs. Like I don't think the bangs are there, right? Well, let me peek my head over and look at the TV.
She's not on
She's not on the screen right now. No, the Central Park
Yeah.
patrolmen are on right now. We have it on our TVs playing in the background.
Oh yeah, as we were recording this, there's like a 12-hour marathon on TBS.
It's my Yuletide. You know how people put on the fire on the TV. My Yuletide log is just Elf.
Yeah, it's the cute news lady.
Mary Steenburgen's in here. She doesn't have much to do. She's just she's just James Caan's wife.
Yeah, she's just the nice wife.
But she's fun. Like Mary's funny. Like give her a little more to do. That's probably my one gripe with the movie is she doesn't get enough to do.
I always wonder because all these movies, it's always like the grumpy guy and his nice, friendly wife. It's like, how did these people stay together?
Yeah, how did like no wonder the other woman like didn't give him the kid and sent it to the orphanage. Like he's a monster. He can never know. He can never know this child was born.
Yeah.
Because even at the end, he starts his own publishing company and then releases a book based off of his son's life. Like, yeah, it's cool that you guys are in each other's lives now, but you kind of just hold your son out.
You know what? To
tell
be
his
fair, I think that's a very forward-thinking plot element. This guy's using his son for content.
Oh my
He's-
god! Not to get off subject yet
He's
anymore, but
monetized his child.
my son has started to watch YouTube, and we monitor the shit out of that. We're like, all right, you get 1 or 2 videos, and that's it. We're cutting you off. And he stumbled upon this family that plays Roblox together, and I just want to fucking drive to that family's house and beat the shit out of the dad because it's just him. Like it's well produced videos, but like his kids are on there playing with him, and they're all on the camera, and like they do all these cuts and stuff. It's like no, get those kids out of there. Stop monetizing your kids. Stop it. And they're just. You can tell everyone's reading off of a script that somebody's typed up, and you're just like, oh my God, no.
See, that's why at least the Costco guy does it ethically, because the Rizzler is not his kid.
Is the other so there's the Rizzler, but wasn't there another kid?
Yeah, there is.
Big Justice?
No.
Big Justice is the dad.
The dad is Big Justice. I don't know what the other kid's name is. Yeah, the other kid's his son.
The other kid's his son, but the Rizzler's the one everybody knows.
Yeah, the Rizzler's the one that makes the money.
Yeah, which is crazy. It's just stop playing Roblox with your kids for money. Play Roblox with your don't play Roblox with your kids, but spend time with your kids. But
you're not supposed to play Roblox with your kids. You're supposed to play Roblox with other people's kids. That's how that game works.
Parents, I don't know if you know this. You should not monetize playtime with your children. If no one has told you, I'm sorry they have failed you. Stop monetizing your children. Stop. Don't do what James Caan did at the end of Elf.
What do you think of the people who post pictures of their kids but then put like a big emoji over their face?
It's annoying. It's fucking annoying.
Yeah, just don't post the picture.
Like I will post pictures of my kids, like, but that's for family. Like I went through shit like 5 months ago and cleared out a bunch of pedophiles. And cleared out a bunch of people from my Facebook. And I was like, no, they don't need to see into my life. Like I started using Facebook.
To be fair, if you've posted to Facebook, the AI has your children now.
Yeah, it sure as shit does.
Yeah, don't post pictures of your family on the internet.
Yeah, I don't think I've posted a picture in a while. I've actually most of my pictures go to like group chats, like family group chats. Like, oh hey, here's my son doing this or doing that.
You know what? Don't even send pictures of your children to your family members because they're going to run that thing through a Ghibli AI machine.
Jesus Christ, no.
Now the AI has your son.
You know what? It was kind of progressive of my racist uncle to use the Ghibli AI maker. It's like, whoa, you don't like anybody, and you're using okay. This is new for you. I think we didn't have to see that man. He doesn't know how to brush his teeth. So he's showing you inappropriate things during Thanksgiving, and you're just getting whatever he ate 3 weeks ago in your face.
Spaghetti with chocolate syrup?
With chocolate syrup. That actually sounds pretty good. You know, I used to do spaghetti with like grape jelly, just like a pinch of grape jelly in the sauce.
It concerns me how much your diet resembles that of Buddy.
It was just, look, in my late 20s, I started to experiment. You know, some people experiment with sex and relationships. I experiment with mixing foods that shouldn't be mixed. That's what I do.
Oh God,
my thing. Not anymore.
Your poor digestive system.
Yeah, well, now it's still recovering.
This is my question, and you listeners and Mr. Buscemi, you can contemplate this yourself. If Buddy's diet, we've seen Buddy's diet. If that's the standard elf diet, right? That's what those elves are eating. What do you think the plumbing system? How advanced do you think that plumbing system on the North Pole is? Because those elves definitely have diarrhea all the time.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna have the squirts, so like it's little poop chunks. So I think it's a little easier on the pipes, right? Like you're shitting more. But
here's the thing: would they have little pipes or would they have normal pipes? Because you also have to take into account Santa is normal size.
Yeah.
Would there be different?
Santa didn't let.
Would there be different sets of pipes?
Santa didn't let Buddy use the human-sized toilet. That's fucked up.
It is fucked up. It's fucked up. Didn't let the elves build him a bed. Who built Santa's bed? Who built Santa's bed? Could have had them build Buddy's bed. Surely Santa had an old bed he's not using.
Just gonna tell you, Santa is the Elon Musk of the North Pole. Just fucking terrible human being. That's a movie right there, where Santa's just a terrible, terrible human being.
A Christmas movie where Santa runs the workshop like Jeff Bezos.
Like a tech company, yep.
Oh, God.
The elves rise up and murder him.
You heard it here first, Hollywood.
Hollywood, buy shit, we need a good name for it. Not I almost said Jingle All the Way. No, we need a fun tech We need a fun tech thing in there.
Ho 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 fund me.
Ho 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 fun. We'll work with that. We'll come up with a better one off air, I'm sure. I'm gonna be
Mr.
thinking about it this whole time.
Mr. Buscemi, please play Santa in our
Please
script.
we need you to play an evil Santa.
Yeah.
All the elves will be played by Elijah Wood. Every last one of them. We think he still has his hobbit feet, so we'll save money on that.
Yeah. And you're gonna run that place like an Amazon warehouse. No bathroom breaks. They get plastic empty water bottles.
Call it Merger Christmas instead of Merry Christmas. Merger Christmas.
A very startup Christmas.
Santa plans a corporate takeover of Hanukkah. It's what's I forget the exact term, like the hostile. It's a hostile takeover of Hanukkah. There it is. It's Merger Christmas.
Oh God. Is it a hostile
This is-
takeover or is it just a merger? Has Hanukkah Harry agreed to the deal?
I don't think Hanukkah has, but I think Santa has like been buying shares of Hanukkah
I feel
for
like
years.
Hanukkah should be Hanukkah Harry should be like all in on the deal. Like, like yeah, we're
Who's
gonna
Hanukkah
merge.
Harry again?
Hanukkah Harry is our Santa. He was a
You're
character.
fucking with me. This is what you guys do. This is what not you guys. Whoa.
What do you mean,
Hollywood, don't
you
black-
guys?
Hollywood, don't blacklist me. I'm sorry. This is. Wait a minute.
No,
Wait,
okay. I'm gonna tell you.
Hanukkah, you're fucking-
I'm gonna tell you this story. So when we were children in my household, we would always get a present from, and it would say from Hanukkah Harry. Like, who's Hanukkah Harry? Well, he's Santa for Jews, right? He gives out the Hanukkah presents, and I believed this was a real character well into my 20s, and I'm still in my 20s. So 2 years ago is when I learned that not only is Hanukkah Harry not like our Santa, my parents stole this character from John Lovitz. It's a SNL character that he played called Hanukkah Harry, and he had like a reindeer named Shmuley and Shlomo.
Why did they do this to you?
I guess because they wanted us to have like a fun, like a Hanukkah character, like how Santa was, because like we don't have our own Santa. But so for 26 years of my life, I thought that Hanukkah Harry was just like a Jewish holiday guy. No, it's John Lovitz. It's John Lovitz in a beard and a wizard hat.
That's special. That's really special. That's a
Yeah.
core memory right there. I hope you hold on to that forever.
I'm gonna pull up a picture. I'm gonna share this with you. Everybody listening, you can look up if you don't look up Hanukkah Harry.
I love this.
Yeah. Hanukkah Harry is portrayed on the show as a variation upon the modern day image of Santa Claus with a beard characteristic of a male adherent of Haredi Judaism, with his hat in blue with white edges. Yeah.
You have I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna look this man up.
Look him up.
Hanukkah Harry. You
First-
never thought once to Google Hanukkah Harry?
I don't know why. I always just believed. I don't know why. I never thought once to Google it. And one day, at the ripe age of 26, I decided I'm going to Google Hanukkah Harry. And that's when I found out. And I was like, and that Hanukkah, I was like, you know what I found out? This is John Lovitz. You've stolen this. This is not a real thing. And my parents were like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's just playing Hanukkah Harry. Like, no.
So the $1 million question: are your kids gonna have Hanukkah Harry?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are they gonna be devastated when they find out it's John Lovitz?
No, because I'm going to tell them. I'm going to tell them the way parents tell their kids that Santa isn't real. First of all, this is if I ever have children. It's not looking good for me. But
You never know. You never know.
but you know how like Santa's not real? That's why I'm like, okay, Hanukkah Harry, it's John Lovitz. And they're like, who is John Lovitz? And I'm gonna be like, it's time for some education.
Sit down. Let me pull up the Peacock Paramount app because they'll have bought each other by then or whatever.
Hanukkah Harry's first appearance on SNL was season 15, episode 9, with guest host Andy McDowell in a sketch titled "The Night Hanukkah Harry Saved Christmas," that viewers are told is sponsored by Hallmark Cards in association with the Jewish Anti-Defamation League. Unable to deliver toys to children due to a stomach virus, Santa calls Hanukkah Harry at his workshop on Mount Sinai, asking if he could fill in. Hanukkah Harry agrees and flies through the air on a cart pulled by 3 donkeys, Moishi, Herschel, and Shlomo. Hanukkah Harry lands on a roof and climbs down the chimney of the home of Scott and Christine, offering gifts of slacks and socks, respectively, as well as chocolate coins and a dreidel. While the children are initially disappointed at their gifts, their realization that Hanukkah Harry had helped Santa makes them realize that Christians and Jews deep down are pretty much the same. Maybe that's the true meaning of Christmas. With that statement, Santa's flu is cured, and Santa comes down the chimney bearing gifts of Barbie, Make Me Pretty for Christine, and a pellet gun for Scott.
Santa's healed by the. I love that there's always a healing by the belief of Santa. Like
That happens in this movie.
that happens in this movie that we're talking about this entire time. Where
I'm watching this scene
everyone-
right now. They're singing the song.
I love that the Christmas spirit is so down that they needed to invent an engine to make the sled go into the air. They're like, yeah, we're kind of fucked right now,
Yeah,
buddy.
We're fucked. We have to power this on fossil fuels.
And then it falls off in the end. And now that Christmas spirit is back, I think that puts Bob Newhart out of work because he was the engine elf.
Yeah, well, he it's time for retirement anyway, right? What happens when an elf
He's-
retires? Are they allowed to retire?
I think they just die.
Because Bob Newhart's the only old elf.
He's the only old elf, and so his job was engine, the weird fucking human that doesn't know he's a human and thinks he's an elf, and both of those things by the end of the movie, not there anymore. So I think does Santa take? Is it like a horse where like when you have a lame horse, you take it out, but you send it to the glue factory, or you take it out back?
Maybe. Maybe.
Is Santa loading up his double barrel shotgun?
But I mean, Bob Newhart is still alive at the end of this movie. He has a grandchild.
Yeah, but what else is he? He's not doing anything. He
guess-
can't make toys like the young elves. He can't.
I guess one day Santa's just gonna call Buddy and be like, your dad moved to a farm upstate.
I mean, does he feed him? Does he feed them to Mr. Narwhal? Is that what Mr. Narwhal is hanging around the North Pole for, like waiting for Santa to feed him those elves?
What if Santa just straight up shoots them and buries them? But he tells
He-
he tells all
He
the
didn't
other
tell-
elves that they've retired to a farm upstate. So all the elves think that when you're done as an elf, you get to go to a farm.
Hey, write this down for Merger Christmas.
None of the elves know what actually happens.
Yeah, I believe that because Santa didn't tell him about 9/11, so he's sure as shit not going to like actually let the elves have a retirement plan.
Here's my question. Does Santa tell the elves that the Jews killed Jesus?
No.
'Cause their whole
I don't know.
his whole job and their whole workforce is based around this guy's birthday, and he's dead. So they're gonna be like, "What happened to him?" Is he gonna be like, "Well, the Jews"?
But Santa, does that put them on the not? No. They're not on the naughty.
No, they don't celebrate. Here, I'm gonna put here. Here's your educational video. It's called The Passion, directed by Mel Gibson.
Whoa! But hey, don't watch it. Don't watch it with Quentin Tarantino. He might pop a boner. He might get rock hard.
Oh, anyway, Elf.
What a weird fucking man.
Yeah, this has been a weird episode.
How can you be? I guess when you make the most violent movies out there, that you can just be so desensitized to it that you're like, yeah, Jesus getting the shit beat out of him was kind of hot.
Let's just go over what have we talked about today. We've talked about Quentin Tarantino's weird boners during the Passion of the Christ. Santa
Really weird.
saying that the Jews killed Jesus.
Santa being not a
Santa-
9/11 denier, but like just not telling the elves.
Santa killing elves when they retire. We came up with a movie premise of Santa being a terrible tech bro.
CEO.
Yeah, tech investor.
We opened with Imagine and went through the roster
yeah.
of stars and gal.
Bill Cosby.
Bill Cosby. It's been a really weird holiday.
This
But
is-
you know what? This feels like the holidays. Like you never know what weird shit you're gonna get during the holidays. This is the perfect match.
If I can, you know what? If we have the weirdest holiday episode of any movie podcast, that's a great compliment to me.
We learned about Hanukkah Harry.
Hanukkah Harry. I feel like we talked as much about Hanukkah Harry, almost as much as we've talked about Elf, which is strange for an episode about Elf on a movie podcast.
Look, if you're anything like us, you've seen Elf 100 times. You didn't need us to go through the Elf beat by beat.
Yeah. When we mentioned we're currently watching a 12-hour marathon of Elf, you probably thought to yourself, ooh, I watched that marathon too. They must have recorded this on November 28th.
Did Zoe just Deschanel have to teach Buddy how to fuck?
Probably.
Was he pouring maple syrup on her the entire time?
Okay, hang on though. Okay. So did Santa do you think Santa ever talked to Buddy about why sometimes he wakes up and his thing is hard?
I don't think he did. I think he left that to Bob Newhart. Bob Newhart's like, I don't know.
Hey, Santa, how come sometimes I wake up and my pee is sticky?
Gross. That's sugar leaving your body.
Oh my God.
You
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
little too much sugar last night, buddy.
There are a lot of look, there's a lot of unspoken things in the elf universe that are quite disturbing.
I just want to know, first of all, did they get married? 'Cause that's really fast turnaround. I think sex out of wedlock, that gets you on the naughty list for sure. So Buddy obviously would need to get married right away, and he would be like, no, we need to do this.
I mean, if that
Like,
gets you on the naughty list, most people should be on the naughty list.
how much of the Bible is Santa teaching these elves? Because the good list and the good and the nice and the naughty, it kind of feels like you're pulling some stuff from the Bible. Like, hey, so and so got a tattoo this year, so nothing for them. Oh, they ate shell. Like, are these Bible trained elves? Is what I'm asking.
Do you think Santa is anti-woke?
Yeah.
Like, do you think every now and then the elves will be like, hey, we've gone over this lady's file. Why is she on the naughty list? She's a perfectly decent human. She donates she does all these great things, Santa. Well, do you see that rainbow flag in her apartment?
You know what? I think Santa's like Joe Rogan. He just swings whichever way he thinks is going to make him more money.
What's a better premise? Santa as a tech bro or Santa as a manosphere dude?
I think Santa is a man. Well, because he's already got like so many callings of a tech bro,
I
like
guess
poor
if
working conditions.
I guess if you're a tech CEO, you are a manosphere dude.
Yeah, you're basically we're pitching the same movie, the same one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of John Favreau. When you're done directing Star Wars movies that you don't want to direct, what was the elf sex like? What was Buddy doing? What was that conversation? Who was explaining that to him? Because that was a quick turn. They went from Santa's real to like, God damn, they had a baby.
Do you think because he's a human, he just instinctively knew? Like it was just in him,
He was in the room when she was naked.
right? Like just an animalistic like quality where it's just you just know. You just know.
Do you think like 2003 internet was still pretty crazy? Like, do you think his stepbrother was like, hey, check this website out, and then you hear Pornhub in the background? You hear the Pornhub like doom doom doom.
Do you think Buddy ever watched Two Girls, One Cup?
He probably thought they were just gonna drink like eggnog out of one cup, and then they didn't.
Do you think he watched it and was still like enthusiastic? Like, well, yeah, at least they're sharing. That's caring.
He was like, they needed maple syrup for the cup. There needed to be maple syrup to wash down what they were eating out of the cup.
Oh God, I bet Buddy probably has the weirdest fetishes when he discovered what fetishes are.
Do you think Buddy goes down? Do you think Buddy's into cunnilingus is what I'm asking.
I can't. Do you think Buddy likes getting like being gone down on?
So here's the real question. Did he have any partners in the North Pole? Like, was he banging like a side elf?
I think that would kill them.
But like he had a kid, so he had to be banging a side elf.
No, I don't think so. Why would he have to have been banging a side elf?
You just don't go from elf who doesn't know anything about being a human to boom kid.
I mean,
unless Zoe's character was a freak and she's like, I'm gonna teach this elf some things.
I think she taught that elf some things.
Jesus, I have no further questions. I just think it was really quick. It was really fucking quick, and they leave a lot unanswered. And I think if this movie was made today, they'd at least imply what's going on in that bedroom.
some freaky stuff, unprotected.
But then Gen Z would be like, it didn't add to the plot. We can't have it.
Why do they
No,
have a
thank
kid?
you.
That implies they had sex.
Gross.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Keep
Yuck.
that out of my movies. You know what's crazy to me is these Gen Zs, and I say this as a Gen Z who hates his own generation. These people are the ones who are most likely to be horny on main, and yet they'll be the same ones who be like, get that sex out of my movies. So are you horny or are you not horny? Pick a lane.
They're the same people that will get on Letterboxd and write a review for Kick-Ass, and they'll be like, "Oh, what is that Taylor Johnson? Taylor Johnson is so baby girl," and then they'll be like, "Ew, butt in this movie, yuck, gross."
Yeah, like pick a
Make
lane.
up your
Yeah.
fucking mind.
Either you're okay with being horny publicly or you don't want the sex in movies. You can't have both.
You can't have it both ways.
You can't be horny on main and then also be like, ooh, sex scenes in movies? Those aren't needed.
There's never been more horny prudes in the world than there are now.
Disgusting. You should all be ashamed of yourselves.
Gross.
You know
Sex
who
is
else?
gross.
Yeah. You know who else?
Who else pisses you off? This is the theme of the episode. We're just going. Everyone's getting it. Everybody's getting it.
Merry Christmas.
Merry fucking Christmas.
You know what? Fuck it. We're celebrating Festivus. Now it's time for the airing of the grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people, and now you're gonna hear about it.
Careful with that, you people. That almost got me in trouble earlier.
This is a 5-star movie, though, right?
This is a 5-star movie. Who you? I want to know who you were going to complain about now.
Okay, hang on. 5-star movie, 100% dad movie.
Yeah, just because dads would be like just as annoyed as James Caan was on set of this movie. Like, we get it. You're an elf. Shut the fuck up.
Do you think dads are won over by Buddy by the end?
They're enough to exploit him and write a book about his life.
Yeah.
I will only love you if I can exploit you. If anything, if the YouTube and dads that stream with their kids have taught me anything, it's that exploitation is like, it's love. It's love, man. Love.
Yeah. Don't stop at your exploit everybody you love, right? If you have a significant other, exploit them for content.
I was exploiting my grandma up until she died. Streamed her flatline. I say that, but somebody's done that. Somebody streamed their grandma flatlining.
Streaming from a hospital. Okay, chat. I'm running a poll now. Okay, you want to win some channel points? Who thinks she's gonna come back from this one?
The doctor comes in and says she's doing much better and she's up and moving, and everyone chat starts betting on her dying right there.
This stream has been sponsored by DraftKings.
Kalshi, all of them are sponsoring it. That shit goes.
This stream of my grandma dying has been sponsored by DraftKings.
Yeah, all the betting stuff goes live here in Missouri in a few days, and it's sad, man. Sad. They're really it's fucking every other ad is about gambling, and I'm just like, man, we really are in the. What's the line at the end of Don't Look Up? Like we really had it all, didn't we?
We really had it all. It's either that or like we really had everything. I think it's we really had it all.
Beautiful end of the movie. As much as that movie gets shit on, I think that's gonna.
That movie's gonna be looked upon in like 10 years, maybe even sooner, and people will be like, "Yeah, that movie had it."
McKay got a lot of it right. Like just how stupid people are. Like, yeah. You have speaking of stupid people, and Neil deGrasse Tyson being one of them. Do you have a goof?
I do. Almost everything about Walter Hobbs' publishing company is wrong. Companies have a long queue of books that they work on, so they wouldn't waste time working on brainstorming a single book for weeks at a time. They also get their book manuscripts from authors who reach out to them. This is so long, my phone screen blacked out. They also get their book manuscripts from authors who reach out to them rather than the other way around. It's unclear what Walter even does at work if there isn't a bunch of books to be working on in the queue.
Movie man, chill.
Fuck you, Neil. Fuck you.
You really think there's time for like the inner workings of a publisher? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
There's an elf.
There's an elf.
A human that thinks he's an elf.
Yeah. Santa is real in this movie. You think that there's not some weird fucking publishing company that works on one book at a time?
Fuck out of here. I've got one here. When Buddy enters Gimbel's, there's an overhead sign identifying entrance as East 35th Street. Gimbel's was between East 32 and East 33. Macy's is between East 34 and East 35.
You know what's worse than a geography nerd? A department store nerd.
Yeah, and the store's not even there anymore. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Fucking loser.
Buy off the internet, dipshit.
Yeah, you cotton-headed ninny muggins.
I'm sorry. I still can't get over this guy streaming with his kids and monetizing it. I seriously just wanted to beat his ass the whole stream. And then in the middle of the stream, his wife shows up and she's in the videos.
You have a
And so
dad joke?
here I was.
Do you have a dad joke?
No, I don't. Call it the naughty list, more like the dad list. Bad rhymes with dad. A joke.
The naughty list, more like the freaky things Zoe Deschanel does with Buddy list.
Yo, man, he was covering her in spaghetti and maple syrup. I want to see that deleted scene. Make it happen.
You just
New
want
Line
to see. I think
Cinema.
you just want to see Zoe Deschanel covered in spaghetti and maple syrup.
Well, through the magic of OpenAI.
Careful. OpenAI has your children's photos.
Jesus Christ. All we need is a clever prompter to type it out.
Do you see that post going around of somebody on one of the AI subreddits was like, I'm sick of coming up with prompts. Why can't the thing come up with prompts for me?
Jesus Christ. It's like a bad satire movie. It's like a bad sci-fi movie. I don't want to prompt anymore. Please don't make me prompt anymore.
Like just these people should really just, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it publicly.
They should uninstall. They should alt control delete. Alt F4. Alt F4 from the server.
Yeah.
They should close their window. Am I coming through? Am I coming through, YouTube? Have I broken your algorithm yet? Have I done it?
What's that Third Eye Blind song? They should do the opposite of that.
I wish you would step onto that ledge, my friend.
Actually, no, they should do what the song says, but not in the way the song means.
See, now this is going to come out, and there's going to be a whole bunch of prompters that have uninstalled Windows, and we're going to catch beef for it. Like, yeah, I think that's really insensitive what you guys said. Don't you remember the Christmas prompter S-word pack? Suicide pack? I'm going to say, I don't give a shit anymore. I am so sick of TikTok talk. Like the unalive,
talk like a human.
I saw someone censor the word. Someone censored the word boobs the other day. I was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Talk like a human. Talk like a human.
Just say boobs. Just say fucking boobs. Say tits.
You know that scene in Clifford where he's like, look at me like a human. Look at me like a human boy.
It's a good line. It's a good fucking line. Martin Short.
Yeah.
The unfunniest man according to the internet.
Clifford is those TikTok people, and I am Charles Grodin. Talk like a human. Talk to me like a human person.
I will admit, the first time I saw that movie, I thought he was Steve Martin at first. Like this, he's giving me Steve Martin. I'm getting Steve Martin vibes from him. And maybe that's what they told him. They're like, you're Steve Martin in this scene.
Play it like Steve Martin.
Play it like Steve Martin. You are Steve Martin in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Go.
All right. I feel like if we don't end the episode now, we're just gonna be ranting about things that piss us off.
Well, it's the holidays. That's what we should have been drinking this entire time. We should have been drinking for this episode. Maybe next episode we'll have some drinks.
Drink whenever you. I don't drink, but you're welcome to it. You can drink for both of us.
No, because the rants will be even worse.
You can drink, and I'll just pretend to drink, and then we'll both have some fun.
No, there was one episode I drank. I forget what episode it was because I drank.
Was it one we had a guest on?
No, I don't think it was. I think it was just you and me. Before we started, I went up and grabbed 2 beers, and I was like, well, I'm going to go through both of these for this episode. I just know it.
Are you sure it wasn't when we guested on Johnny's podcast for Theodore Rex?
No, that was a while ago. This was more recent.
Really? I don't remember this. I feel like I would have remembered you drinking beers.
Well, then I guess I held it together pretty well then.
No, but I feel like I would have seen you, drinking from a can. I would have been like, oh, he's drinking something from a can instead of drinking from his problematic water mug.
Maybe I poured it into here.
That's true. Did you? I guess we'll never know.
No. I've only poured beer into like a receptacle 2 or 3 times in my life. Otherwise, it's just straight from the can. Straight from the farm.
That's a good word, receptacle.
I like it. I use it often. Not as often as I would like, though. Sorry I went off. Sorry, everybody. Sorry I didn't talk about Elf much, but at the end of the year, I had to get some stuff off my chest.
Listen, at the very least, you all learned about Hanukkah Harry.
And that's the gift that keeps on giving right there.
Yeah.
The fact that Matt went on believing that Hanukkah Harry was a real fictional character
I lived
up
until
until his.
I lived until the age of 26 before I realized
Um,
not a real thing.
oh no.
I
But
just
you
never
were aware he wasn't a real. You were aware he wasn't a real guy, but you thought
I
like it
knew
was
he
a
was
real thing.
I knew he wasn't a real guy the way I knew Santa wasn't real. But I thought he was like a real thing the way Santa's a real thing. Like, I thought it was like, "Oh,
Okay.
that's our, that's our holiday guy." And
I'm a little less embarrassed for you.
I just never thought to Google him and learn the mythology around him until 2 years ago when I finally did, and then I learned, "Oh, no, this is just John Lovitz."
I'm less embarrassed for you, but still, just a little,
Mm.
just a little. But it's a nice. You have a nice family tradition.
Yeah, built on lies. My family
That's fine.
sits on a throne of lies.
That's fine. We need to plug it. We don't need to spin the wheel or anything. We don't need to plug anything either, right?
No, so, just review the podcast and subscribe and tell your friends, tell your family, and whatever you do, don't tell your mother.